DC and Peacock.
Buyers are out there. Curious what your home is worth? Let Onward Chattanooga Homes do our free home assessment. We'll walk your property. We'll even give you advice to help sell your home, even if you do not list with us. Onward sells Chattanooga Homes.
We're celebrating a little bit on the show this morning, and you are invited to join in the fun. What we're celebrating is Chattanooga's beloved Orange Grove Center, and the fun you're invited to is a night of bingo coming up in the month of August. Very happy to have Juliana Robinson, Carmen Patty on the show to get us all ready for the event. Good to see you both.
Good to see you. Thank you for having us.
Third or fourth year for the bingo?
Third
year. What a brilliant idea, because Chattanooga, the face of it, has changed over the years. More and more people are coming in from outside areas, and I think they want to know what the heart and soul of the city is. What better representation, Julianne, than Orange Grove?
Absolutely.
Explain what you're doing with this night of bingo.
Okay, so bingo was started to help Orange Grove fund some of their enrichment programs as well as their transportational needs. And so 3 years ago, they started bingo with a much smaller goal, and here we are today because of the hard work of the past sponsors and the chairs. We're already on the River Terrace at the Hunter Museum. We're hoping to raise $150,000 this year, which I think we're going to exceed.
Yep.
So it's really exciting.
So if you're listening and you're thinking $150,000, how are they going to do that? You should hear the story of how Orange Grove came to happen to begin with. So Carmen, your family or friends of the family have long had the benefit of being a part of Orange Grove, but this is as grassroots, locally created of a nonprofit as you will find.
It truly is, because it was started by a family with a child who had IDD, put an ad in the newspaper looking for other families so that they could get together and support each other and enrich the lives
of that child. Yeah. So if you don't know what IDD is, terminology has changed over the years.
Yep.
But it's intellectual developmental disability. So in the 1950s, if you had a child born that was not developing typically,
right,
institutionalization was the plan.
Yes.
It was
the protocol.
Yep.
Those days happily are over. So now Orange Grove serves 1,000
people. Yes.
8 and up,
yes,
or childhood and up.
Yep.
But much of what you do and are known for here locally is that residential program for the adults.
Yes.
Yep.
So when you talk about the transportation benefits that the funds being used for that can get them back and forth to jobs.
Yes.
Right.
So Orange Grove's whole goal for each person, it's all person-centered, is to get that individual into the community, and how can they make that individual's life the most fulfilling. And so, you know, going to jobs is a really big part of that. Going back and forth to their homes, and just being in the Orange Grove Community Center is really important. So,
you know, I talk about this pretty frequently on the show. I'm 54, and I had a girl growing up who was in my church. She was 2 years younger than me, and her name was Erin, and she was autistic. And life then was very different than life now. So when you talk about the employment opportunities for people, once upon a time that was unheard of, not anymore.
right.
I know.
So this night of bingo, August 10th at the beautiful Hunter.
Yes.
It's $200. You are not going to leave there disappointed. You've got food, you've got music, you've got dancing, you have a silent auction,
Yes.
and you're still taking donations for that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Anything
And
on your wish list, if you could?
we would love travel jewelry. That's what I got last year. We would love travel packages, anything that anyone would feel inclined to give.
And it's August 10th.
Yes.
So you can look ahead even to, you know, fall and winter.
Yes.
If you have some travel ideas in mind.
Absolutely.
But you also could win bingo.
You could also
Six
win bingo.
rounds?
Right,
Yep.
6 rounds. Our bingo collar is amazing. It's incredibly entertaining, and just a really fun event.
But then you're wondering, okay, but gee, what do I wear to this fun night? They've got that planned out for you too, because you have to binge watch.
Yes, the Palm Royale. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it's sort of a 1960s Palm Beach, Palm Springs kind of aesthetic. So
Okay.
it should be a fun thing to dress for.
Colorful, vintage.
Yes.
like we are today.
Yeah.
Colorful anyway, not so
Exactly.
much vintage. Okay, so here is where you want to go to get your tickets, because they will go quickly, not only because the night's going to be so much fun, but because really, I mean, Orange Grove has just touched so many families' lives and continues to do so.
Yes.
So orangegrovecenter.org, and then if you think about it, just / the bingo for the Grove. You can always call them even at Orange Grove and they'll guide you. And certainly between now and then, if you have somebody, if you're new to town and you have somebody in your life who is living with a disability, an intellectual disability, call them and let them be a resource and advocate.
Absolutely.
Y'all got a pretty fun side hustle.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We're honored to be a part of it.
Hi, I'm Trevor. Welcome to the Hemp House. Let me show you where the treats are.
Our selection of local products allows the Hemp House to bring a little calm to life's journeys, whether you're blessed with 4 legs or just 2. The Hemp House, 4 locations to serve you, or online at hemphousechat.com.
At the Chattanooga Men's Clinic, we've seen the negative effects that ED can inflict on relationships. But once you come in, there's no greater joy experiencing restored intimacy that can change your life.